Aries, hello and welcome to Sybella Spirit. We are a pretty new channel on YouTube, just a couple of weeks now. I've decided that time for me to step out of my comfort zone. I haven't really mentioned that before on the other signs, so maybe you're in a little space of stepping outside of your comfort zone too. Today we are using these chakra oracle cards. I have been led to use them. I don't really use them often, but they were a gift from a client many years ago. And they caught my eye when I started the water readings yesterday. So let's see what they have to say for your sign, Aries. Clear, concise messages for Aries' highest good and the highest good of all involved. So I am now doing the fire sign readings on Tuesdays. You can watch for them. Every week will be a general reading. Every week will be a general reading for all signs, kind of thing. Just letting the universe bring out what is meant to be that week for your sign. So if it doesn't connect to you this week, you can take a look at our past videos or stay tuned for one of our future videos. So I'd like to get 3 cards out for you. Yes, I did see this, and we'll see what else is coming out here. And for some reason, I just wanted to say, don't worry about what other people are saying as you step into this next phase of your life. Acceptance, yeah. Interesting. These cards are super, like, have a look at this. For me, am I on the camera? For me, it says acceptance, right? And then she looks like she's working in a diner. So maybe one of you is working as a server right now. Her name is Cherry. Maybe cherries are significant to you. But you know, like, the illustration on this card does not give me the vibe of acceptance. Well, maybe, you know what, maybe it is acceptance, right? Accepting where, accepting where you are in life and knowing that you're working towards maybe a bigger goal. And then we have the gossip card. So, sorry, this is root chakra energy. So this is sort of working on your sense of safety, security. So really, you know, like, it represents working at a job, being able to provide for yourself. So we'll clarify these cards later and look what else Spirit wants to say about acceptance. And then this gossip card looks like in the center here, this is heart chakra. We have someone living in her truth in the center here with like a red flower at the heart space, which is pretty interesting because it's giving, you know, red is like the root chakra, could be family. Maybe you've recently healed some family wounds, or maybe it is your family that's gossiping and talking about you because you have this newfound confidence and you're just following the heart is what I see here. Perhaps you've come to this level of being able to see all of your dreams come to fruition. And of course you're excited about it, but maybe it's got people around you feeling jealous. Okay, and then with this card here, this says destiny. And there's this dark and light figure, and they're kneeling in front of, it looks like, these higher level beings, and almost like they're surrendering and asking for assistance in integrating this light and dark energy. Lately, there's been a real theme of divine masculine and feminine energy. So maybe you want to Google that and like look up the aspects of the higher aspects of the divine masculine and feminine, because there's also shadow aspects to each. And so we all carry the energy of masculine and feminine within us. So the lower chakras are the masculine energies and the higher chakras are the feminine energies. And so, of course, we can live in the shadow of either aspect. And so part of our destiny and our life path journey is learning how to balance out those energies, to live in the higher aspects, but then to also not ignore the shadow aspects and to allow those to happen as well. Because you know, it's really important as humans to release any stagnant or lower vibrational energy from our physical body. And yeah, so let's see what the tarot has to say about these cards. We'll start with Destiny. Clear, concise messages for Aries' highest good. What do they need to know about destiny? So the Destiny card would be like the crown chakra. So there's a real awakening. And I get this sense that, sorry, to me, these cards kind of seem backwards. Like if it was up to me, I would go like this. Because it would kind of be like accepting your circumstances, being able to heal from maybe childhood experiences or from family experiences. And that could be ageless as well, right? Because we could experience family hardships or shifts or changes at any age. And that can cause a lower vibrational frequency within our physical beings and our aura and our energy systems. So I kind of look at it like this, where you've come into the energy of acceptance and then healed in the heart space to be aligned with your destiny. But I'm going to trust spirit and I'm going to put them back this way because that's my human mind trying to make sense of something. So on the flip side, maybe you've been shown how there's some light and dark aspects of the self that you need to address and heal and align your vibrational energy with this person who can live from the heart space, which then allows you to accept some of the family stuff or some of your 3D experience stuff. So I can see what Spirit's saying there too. I don't know why I felt like I had to explain my thought process, but perhaps it'll make sense to somebody and it will, I don't know, validate something for you. Because in this card too, I feel like you have this loving presence around you. So there's also these like higher beings here, like I said, where you are being divinely guided, and that's for sure. And then it's almost like you have a loved one. So a loved one on the other side, or maybe it is a spirit guide as well, who is aiding you in this journey of acceptance. I'm getting a lot of messages here just with these cards. Sorry, I can't even focus or set an intention for the tarot cards because suddenly I heard starving artist, and it's like it's like this artist has to work a job outside of what they're passionate about just to pay the bills. And sometimes that's definitely a thing. I mean, for years, I was a server and also an artist. So I think that's why that came into my energy field just then, where I've even told my kids that, because they're very artistic too, I'm like, you should always have a plan B. Like, you got to have something that pays the bills and then still work on your passion and stuff. And then having the spiritual aspect too is something that if you allow yourself to open up to that, because a lot of artists are very spiritual or have higher gifts, if you open yourself up to that, then your spirit team will possibly lead you to something that allows you to get paid for your passions. Certainly in my life, I followed the guidance of my spirit team, and it was not what I expected at all. I actually became an esthetician. I started with lash extensions and then started doing permanent makeup. And now I'm a paid artist. So for whatever reason, I was meant to share that, that there. So yeah, so for about 10 years, I've had a really fulfilling career. And now that my body is not happy with the artist aspect, I'm going back to school and following another dream that I had in my teen years. All right, clear, concise messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know about this Destiny card? Spirit, bring out some clarity for Aries on the Destiny card. So I'm kind of thinking next week I will come on the camera, and so you guys can get a sense of who I am and my energy and that sort of a thing. All right, let's tap in here. Destiny. We have the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and we have the Nine of Wands. So this is telling me for sure that you have lived in a strong energy. Like, you are someone who has been able to look back at your life and always feel a sense of purpose, always feel a sense of a higher calling. And I believe that's who we're reading for today, because the King of Wands is also someone who is a bit of a visionary, someone who has a magnetic energy to them. And this is really representative to me of someone who is a fire sign. It says Scorpio and Sagittarius on this card, but it definitely carries the energy of fire, which is magnetic. A natural born leader, someone who is strong, protective, someone who is brave enough, because when you're on the spiritual path, it takes a lot of courage to face the shadow aspect of self. And Aries, I feel like you have been able to do that. Certainly not to say that your journey has been easy by any means, but you have really come out on top. And, you know, this guy's all beat up here. He's often referred to as the wounded warrior, but he is resilient and he has this energy of perseverance. And it says courage on this card here too. So definitely, like I said, it's this, you're maintaining a sense of being able to, unwavering is the word I just heard, unwavering to the shadow aspects of life. And then we have the High Priestess as well. So this is someone who's very highly intuitive, who trusts their inner knowing, who trusts their inner voice, and who really wants to see what's out there for them, and who's willing to do what it takes to be aligned to their true destiny. And yeah, that's totally like the kind of like I'm getting like Chiron energy all of a sudden. So maybe that's significant for you. My hands just got really sweaty too. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you've been guided recently to explore energy healing or hands-on healing, like certainly with Reiki. I started that in 2012 myself, and I could not believe how, when I first started, how hot my hands and my body got. So maybe that is something of significance to you, because now my hands are super weird and sweaty. All right, let's get some clear, concise messages on gossip. What does Aries need to know about the gossip card? Okay, so you've recently had some sort of wish come true, or you're working on manifesting this wish come true. If it hasn't happened already, it's about to happen. And this is going to turn some eyes to you. The energy I'm getting is that this is really going to be a time of seeing who your real friends are, I suppose, is the energy I'm feeling. Yeah, the wheel is turning in your favor. This is definitely a lucky time in your life. And it's all because of this hard work that you've done in the past. This perseverance and this energy of I'm not giving up despite what is thrown at me. It's a test of your faith, and you passed the test, Aries, and you've turned the wheel. So now you have good fortune coming in for you. Wishes coming true with the 9 of Cups, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles as well. So certainly there is some sort of stability coming in, which is really beautiful because we have this acceptance card here, and maybe this is a past, present, future type reading. I'm really feeling that strongly here with you guys. And yeah, I just noticed I've never really like pointed this out before, but each of these winged creatures here are reading a book, and it's like you've really been learning about yourself, or maybe you've actually been a student, or you've committed yourself to some sort of knowledge, growing your personal knowledge. And maybe that has something to do with why this wheel is turning, is your commitment to whatever the divine has thrown into your path. Now they want to reward you. Is there anything else we need to know about the gossip card? Advice? Can we get some advice for Aries with this gossip card? Okay. We had the Justice card come out. So that's really interesting. I feel like you're divinely protected. I'm sure that, because while I was shuffling, I heard that you know what to do. It's like you already know that you have this energy in your field where you've felt a strong calling to protect your energy prior to this windfall or lucky break that's coming in for you. So that was the sense I got while I was shuffling. And then for the Justice card to come out, it's really, things are balancing. And so you can kind of trust that you will be divinely protected, and the people in your life that are sort of unknowingly casting a shadow on you they will receive their karma as well. And so if you're feeling any negative energy, there's always that sort of thing, like not sending any negative energy back, but just saying, you know, I'm divinely protected and return to sender. Because sometimes that happens to me. I don't know if you guys ever feel this, where typically I don't suffer with anxiety anymore. I used to have anxiety, but sometimes what happens to me is I'll just feel really weird all of a sudden. Like I'll have really severe anxiety, and then I have to cleanse and clear my energy. And I just have to say, please, Spirit, if this is not my energy, return to sender or send to Mother Earth to be transmuted to love, and sort of ground myself and really focus myself. And then another thing that I'll do is listen to something positive, or I will recite a mantra to myself to reset my mind space. Okay, let's get some clear, concise messages for Aries on the acceptance card. You've worked hard. Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay. So pages to me can be like a younger type of energy. Page of Swords is definitely communication coming in, because this is a sword is like the mind space. This can be a new idea that you've had recently brought in by your spirit team. And with the Queen of Cups, this can be a loving mother type energy in your life. This could be you feeling really supported by perhaps like a counselor or a therapist. So with all this hard work that you've done, I wouldn't doubt that you would also be in therapy, and you found someone that's really kind and empathetic that really helped you unlock this heart chakra space to see the love in yourself. It's kind of like I just suddenly got this message that this person brought into your life, this really loving, empathetic energy, has unlocked something in you to be able to see this energy within yourself. So that will apply for some people. Or on the flip side, this Queen of Cups energy could be you. It could be you came into this Queen of Cups energy to give yourself compassion and self-love and come to a place of acceptance of where you are at this time in your life, to be able to integrate the shadow and light aspects of self to come into the heart space. And that's really quite a beautiful message that I've been getting throughout many of the readings, is that the collective that I'm reading for is really able to live in the heart space. And when we are able to do that, to integrate and balance the aspects of masculine and feminine energy, we come into the heart space. I always picture Archangel Metatron when I see the cleansing and clearing of the upper and lower chakras. And that's what I'm feeling here, is like this energy of transmutation and coming into the heart space, because then we can vibrate at the frequency we're meant to attract our destiny. One more card for the collective on acceptance. Okay, so we have the heartbreak. Perhaps you have had to experience a heartbreak, and this is what unlocked and opened up the heart space for you. Sometimes as humans, unfortunately, we do have to learn hard lessons, or we have to experience some pretty deep pain to really know our worth, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get some more clarifiers out. So, clear, concise messages for the sign of Aries. What do they need to know about destiny? I always like to use a second tarot deck just to see if any repeating cards come out, and that really sort of clarifies what the universe is trying to bring to you at this time. Clear, concise messages for Aries. What do they need to know about their destiny? So we have a wand coming out. It says, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Yeah, and this sort of speaks to that energy I was feeling before, where in the face of challenges, you put on a really brave face, is what I want to say, where I feel that you... You face challenges in a mostly very healthy way. You give yourself the time and space to feel the challenge, feel the heartbreak, and then you're able to pick up your socks and kind of continue on. Okay, let's get some clues about Aries' destiny. Spirit, what do you want to tell them about their destiny specifically? Ten of Swords. Okay, your spirit team wants you to know that a challenging situation is coming to an end. So I feel like perhaps you're still in this energy where you're doing what you need to do to heal this heartbreaking situation, or you're grieving a situation, something like that. You're coming to a place of acceptance. So I always think in the grieving process, near the end of the journey of grief, whether this is, the loss of a life or loss of a relationship, loss of a job, loss of a friendship, loss in any way is something that needs to be grieved properly. And so I feel like you're still feeling the pain of this loss, whatever it may be. But you are nearing the end of the road where you're coming to a place of acceptance. So it says on this card here, a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So that could be you or somebody in your life that has struggled with addiction or codependency issues. And if it is you, congratulations, you've made it this far. And with the help of the Queen of Cups energy, I believe you will continue your healing journey and align yourself with your true destiny. Clear, concise messages for Aries' highest good. What do they need to know? Advice for the Gossip card. Spirit, do you have advice for Aries, specifically about the Gossip card? So we have the Four of Cups coming out. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, the energy I'm feeling here with this Four of Cups is more of the energy of a surprise gift coming in. And then with the Ten of Cups following that, there's certainly a blessing coming in for you. There's justice, there's wishes coming true. The wheel is turning in your favor 100%. It says there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. I just want to ask, are there people around Aries? What do we need to know about the people around Aries right now? Yeah, so the Seven of Cups. I think what's happening is there might be some energy around you, whether it's physical people in your world or perhaps, like I said, that sort of energy they're throwing your way where maybe some people are jealous of you or unknowingly sending dark energy to you. So it's kind of putting you in the Seven of Cups where you're feeling a sense of confusion or like you have too many choices, you don't know which path to take, or, it's really this sort of confusing energy because with the Four of Cups, it's saying that opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. So this ties in with the Destiny card where you have been going within and working on your spiritual self, but there's a sense of needing to have a stronger routine around the spiritual practice of protection. So something you can do is just a basic prayer. Archangel Michael, surround and protect me from lower beings and lower energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a really simple prayer you can say. I would like you to say it in the morning when you wake up, throughout the day, and then before you sleep as well. And that will help you accept these blessings that are coming in. All right, Spirit, clear, concise messages for the sign of Aries. What do they need to know about this acceptance card? Okay, with acceptance, we have the Emperor coming out. So this could be a masculine wound that you've had. You've had to heal something with a father figure or a masculine energy in your life. So, like I said, we each carry a masculine energy. So this could even be like even a mother energy who was really living in her masculine energy. So maybe greed, control, that sort of a thing. Maybe you had to heal that wound of someone being domineering or controlling in your life. On the flip side, this can also be a message to you that there is a divine counterpart coming in. So that's kind of what I was saying before, is the shadow aspect of the Emperor. But there is a positive aspect to the Emperor as well, because on this card it says organization. And to me, that's kind of like what I said before about having a stricter routine of your spiritual practices. That would be an indicator of validation here with this card, because it says your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. So again, with the Queen of Cups energy and the Emperor, I feel like someone could be coming in, a mentor or some sort of support for the intellectual realm for you. So to help support the mind space. It doesn't necessarily have to be just with intellect. It could be with the mind space to keep your mind in a positive state as you're healing through this loss. Clear, concise messages for Aries. Do we have any final advice or information about the acceptance card? Okay, Ace of Swords. Definitely a new idea. Something's coming in that they want you to act on. With the Four of Cups here, I'm thinking of the traditional tarot where the person is sitting on the ground, staring at these three cups, kind of zoned off, kind of feeling a little apathetic and feeling like, when is my cup coming in? And then the divine is holding the cup in front of their face, but they're like so focused on what they don't have that they can't see this cup coming in. And that's kind of the energy of the Ace of Swords, is that there's this brilliant new idea coming in. It's just that we have to really consciously work on the mind chatter and create more of a stable and balanced routine when it comes to the spiritual aspect of self, so that we can keep our vibration in alignment with what wants to come in for us. All right, Aries, I hope that helped. Have a great day.